Yo, what's going on? I wanted to do this video for a very long time, and I know that the patch notes for Tekken is coming out on either Tuesday or Wednesday. So I wanted to do a video if I was in charge of Bandai Namco and I had to do patch notes or balance patch, whatever you want to call it. So I'm going to go over the whole roster and say which characters I think need changing in terms of certain moves and stuff like that. I think Bears are perfectly fine. I don't think they have any issues. I think maybe give them... Maybe not make them so punishable. But yeah, Bears are Bears, to be fair. Eddy, I think they need to work on his relaxed stance. I think his relaxed stance isn't intimidating or scary at all. It triggers you to press, but I think at a higher level, it's just not scary. Just backdash and you're good to go. Like, he just needs something. His combos always go off axis, so they should fix that. Maybe give him another tail spin or screw attack, because I think most of these attacks just go off axis, so it's hard to give them. It's hard to get a proper wall splat instead of a off axis wall splat. So I think they need to give him a new tail spin or screw move, and yeah, I think that's it really. I think maybe his rage drive as well. Maybe give him another rage drive from like. Imagine him having a rage drive from a lax stance or something like that. That would be kind of scary. But yeah, other than that, Eddy's just not scary at all in this game. He's just not that good. Feng way down back 3 should be more minus. I think that move is so good. I think it's not as bad as Athena's back 1+2, which is that kind of like low stretch move, but it's very quick, very rapid, and you know it's some characters can't punch it like Marduk and stuff. I think shoulder barge should go back to its normal damage, not the one on the last buff. It should go back to normal damage because it's too much damage. It's too much damage for a shoulder barge, I'm not gonna lie. I think that is it for him. I think there are other moves that are quite annoying, but I think that's it for me. Shoulder barge and down back 3. Leo, not really much for Leo apart from Leo's hurt box. Leo's hurt box is hard to kind of touch Leo. Feels like she has a shrunken hurt box. Maybe that can be adjusted a bit. Don't really see anything wrong with Leo that needs to be changed. Yeah, nah. Oh, wide standing 4/1+2 damage needs to be changed, because that being an 11 frame punish, the damage is absurd. You know, could get so much, especially if you're near to the wall. Splat as well, clean splat. Remove that. That should just be like a quick splat down. Not even a splat down, just quick knock to the wall and down. And the damage as well shouldn't be so much. Alisa, I think she shouldn't be able to block in destruction. Is it destruction, the chainsaw stance? I don't think she should be able to block in chainsaw stance. I think universal, anyone that goes into stance, they shouldn't be able to block. That's what I think. Like, you shouldn't be, if you're going into stance, you shouldn't really be able to block. Outside of some characters, like Steve and some other characters as well, you shouldn't really be able to block. You're going into stance and you're getting access to a lot of things like wall bounce, like, you know, hell sweep, all these type of things with different characters. I feel like universal, they shouldn't be able to block. But if there's one character that shouldn't be able to block, it should be Alisa in Chainsaw. Chainsaw's too good. Asuka, I think Asuka should have a 10 frame punish, because everyone keeps complaining. Asuka players keep complaining that she doesn't have a 10 frame, and I feel like they gave every other character what they want. They gave Bob a 15 frame launcher, which he didn't ever need one anyways, and they've given like Miguel some crazy stuff. So I think Asuka should have a 10 frame punish. Maybe not a knockdown 10 frame punish, but maybe like, I don't know, like a double hitting one that kind of keeps them there. I don't know. But yeah, give Asuka a 10 frame punish. That's what they want, and it will probably make more people want to play. So yeah. Gigas, I think Gigas charge setup when he does the charge against the wall. If Fahkumram could do a charge setup and it wall splats, I think Gigas should be able to have a wall splatting one if you block it. Gigas is like a really big character, and it just doesn't make any sense how Fahkumram has it, but Gigas doesn't. He should be able to have that where he does the charge setup, whether it's back 2 or forward 4. If your back is against the wall and you block it, you should get wall splat. I think I should give him that. Maybe give him a 1 break or 2 break throw like everyone has been asking. I feel like loads of people have been asking for a 1 break or 2 break throw. Give him a throw game. He's a big character most of the time in fighting games. Throw breaks shouldn't just be 1+2 with big characters. Not in a 3D fighting game like Tekken. Do you know what I mean? So Yeah, that's how I think. And then I think also as well, I think maybe, I think back one shouldn't be minus 15. I should think it should be minus 13 or remove that move completely. And I think that would be it. Claudio, I don't really see any changes outside of back one. Back one is really annoying. I don't know what you could do to back one, to be fair. What could you do to back one? I don't know. Maybe leave them closer to you? That's about it. I don't really see it. And Claudio's running 2 should be less damage as well. I think running 2 does a lot of damage. Other than that, yes, whatever. Maybe running 2 should have the damage that it has now. If you have Starburst. And then if he doesn't have Starburst, make it like be less damage, something like that. Devil Jin's down back 2 shouldn't knock down on counter hit. I don't think so. I think, nah, it shouldn't. But other than that, I don't. And he shouldn't have back 2-1 up forward, like that punch into uppercut and then take you down. I think that is stupid. So yeah, but other than that, yeah, Devil Jin is Devil Jin, man. He's an annoying character, and I've always hated Hell Sweep launching. I've always hated that. They've removed launching lows, like Gamryu's down for 2+3 and Leo's down for 2+3. That's that on normal, like normal low launches have been removed from most characters in this game. So I don't see why Devil Jin has it. But other than that, I think yeah, those are the changes. Jin. I don't really have any problems with Jin. Outside of maybe forward form should have less damage on counter hit and hit. I think that's about it. Yeah, I don't really see any other changes. Katarina. I think Katarina should have some damage buffs in some places. And I think the Rage Drive should have less damage. I think Rage Drive should have less damage. Josie. I think down 4 should be minus 11. That's the only issue I would have. Down 4 should be minus 11. The character has too many counter hitting strings, counter hitting launchers. She's a good character. I just think that down 4 should be minus 11. I wouldn't change anything else. Yeah, that's it. Pow Phoenix. I think good character already. Does a lot of damage. Cool circle forward 3 being minus 14 is... I feel like there's characters that have worse things in this game, so I think it should be minus 13. But then again, the range. Alright, no, it should be minus 14. I don't really see any changes that need to be with this character. I think he's okay. Rage Drive cancelling. If he has it, then some other characters should have it. But yeah, other than that, I think yeah, he's alright. His death fist damage is a bit absurd, but maybe they could reduce that. Steve. Down forward 2 should be homing. Bring back homing. Nah, I'm joking. I don't know. I think he's alright. I don't think there's any changes. King. I feel like they've given King a lot of things already. I don't think King needs any changes. I think he's a good character and he can win. Bryan. Bryan's a good character. I don't feel like he needs any changes as well. I feel like Bryan's a good character. He doesn't need any changes. He's cool. Bob. I think with Bob, I would personally... I'd give him down 1 on 0 again. Because this game is pretty mad. Down 1 on 0 should be fine. You know, he would just be super aggressive. I think that this game is crazy as it is. Or down 1, like down 1 being, I don't know. Yeah, I think that would be cool. Anything else? Yeah, I think that's it. I think he's cool as he is. Miguel, I think Miguel is a really terrifying character in this season. Maybe Rage Drive doing more damage. I think his Rage Drive should do more damage. Because he's meant to be a really aggressive guy, but his Rage Drive is like a big friendly giant Rage Drive. So I think they need to change it and give him like a proper Rage Drive, like hard hitting. Other than that, yeah, he's cool. He's a good character. Master Raven, I think Master Raven's teleport shouldn't go so far back. I think they should nerf the range on how the teleport should go. Shouldn't go so far back. I think Rage Drive as well should have way more recovery. Because the Rage Drive recovers too quick. I think full crouch down forward 3+4, the Spinneroonie should do less damage. And I don't think she should have a throw game from back turn. But I guess if Feng has it and other characters have it, then I guess fair enough. But she has so many throws. She has 1 break throw, 1+2 break, and then she has the generic. So I think it's quite hard to say. But this character is like very like swept under the rug. So I would say I don't know. I think other than the Rage Drive, I think that's pretty cool. Nina, I don't know. I think Nina's should have a Rage Drive buff on the power of the Rage Drive. Like I think the Herb Rage Drive should have a little bit more power. It should be like just a little bit closer to Paul Phoenix, and I think people will then use her because it'll be like proper busted. Not too much, like not exactly the same. Maybe like 10 damage less than Paul Phoenix's Phoenix Smasher Rage Drive. Yoshimitsu, well, they already done some stuff like forward 1+2 being counter hit launcher. I think that's pretty cool. I think his Rage Drive's cool. I think he should have a better while standing launcher kit. His while standing launcher kit is really bad. Other than that, I think yeah, he's cool as it is. Dragunov just needs a fast hitting mid. And it will be a problem. Just a fast hitting, quick like one hit move mid to keep you in check. And then he will be really irritating. Other than that, I think he's cool. Hwoarang, I don't think Hwoarang should have a... I don't think he should have Power Crush. Damien, what's going on? We're just doing like a quick YouTube video, bro. Hope you're doing well as well, man. I think Hwoarang shouldn't have Power Crush. And I also don't... Power Crush in Flamengo. And I don't think he should be able to do down 3 into the flappy kicks. I think if he does down 3-4 and you block it, I think he should be launched. As in full crouch, block the first hit, and he does a second, and you should be able to launch him. That's what I think, honestly. Like, all launches should work. But other than that, I think he's cool. Backlash should have way more recovery. If you're doing that big roundhouse, it should be like raw. Like, it should have more recovery so you could punish it. I don't think you should be able to recover that quick. And Backlash, I think it's back 4. Whichever's the right foot one. One of them, where you know where he does the launching kick? The one way is right foot forward. That's 14. I think that should be launched as well. I think they both should be launched. I think they both have mad range. Law, I think Law, they should just remove his Rage Drive that he has now. I mean, give him a brand new Rage Drive, because I think his Rage Drive is utter garbage. Other than that, I think Law's a pretty good character. Got Magic 4, 3+4, Dragon Hammer. Imagine, does Dragon Hammer don't launch on normal hit, does it? I don't think so. But then forward 3+4 launches on counter hit, I guess. Yeah, I think. Maybe it's debatable if Dragon Hammer should launch on counter hit. Or if it should knock down, I don't know. It's a counter hit launcher? Okay. I don't know. I think possibly. I think he's okay then. I think Rage Drive needs to be changed. That's about it. Shaheen? Okay, so Shaheen for me as a character, yeah. Let me be honest with you. Shaheen as a character, I think he's very boring. It's just not really fun. Like, I think maybe explore his stance moves. Maybe even give him another stance. Nah, I'm joking. Cause I reckon that will be for another game. But in this game, I think back 1 should be like a kind of like a annoying move to keep you there. So maybe back 1 should be like, I don't know, +3. But that is linear. Like, give him something like that. Like Just give him something where he can kind of frame trap you and he can go into stance. Like back, if he does back one, he could do back one and go into stance. I don't know. He just seems boring to watch. Like, I don't really know anything otherwise. Like, when I watch him, I just think he's a boring character. But I know there's people that like him. When Shaheen is meant to be a jiu-jitsu fighter but has no throws, yeah, he's just not really. He's really lacking things. Maybe another throw, but a one break throw. Maybe a one break and a two break throw would be cool with him. I don't know. He's just lacking things. He's just not. He's a very interesting character, like visually, but he's just lacking stuff in terms of moveset, in my opinion. That's just how I feel. So I think on top of that, Akuma, oh man, there's so much I could say about Akuma, what I would change. Akuma, I wouldn't allow to have down 2 into fireball into mad damage. I think that's stupid. Geese can't do it. Geese could only do down jab into core circle back 1 into raging storm, maybe with 2 bars. But down 2 into fireball into cancel into this, that, and other is crazy. I would remove jab into DP as a 10 frame punish. The jab, jab DP cancel, I'd remove that completely. If he's doing jab DP, it should just be jab DP and that's it, done. What's going on, Lisandro? Yeah, I'd remove that. Down 3 fireball cancel, I would change the scaling dramatically. Because I think down 3 fireball, in this game, you shouldn't be scared to not duck in the middle of the stage. Because against Akuma, it's either you duck or you stand and you're dead. Do you know what I mean? So I don't really know, and I think that would be something I would change. I would change that thing that X2RO does, the one where he does the diving kick into jab uppercut against the wall. That reset thing that he's been doing. If you ain't seen it, go check it out on Twitter. That's absolutely crazy. I think they should remove that. What else is there? I don't think there's anything else. Oh, down 1-2. Down 1-2 Tatsu and down 1-2 Fireball and stuff. I don't know how I feel about that. I feel like it's kind of crazy. And I think when he demon flips, you should be able to float him out of demon flip. I think he would have to do a move that will make him plus. Zen Monkey, thank you very much for the prime. I appreciate you, man. I'm streaming, so we're doing this video and streaming at the same time. Kazuya, I think Kazuya's down back 2. I think down back 2, yeah. I would love for down back 2 to kind of give you a block stun animation. Because it just looks so powerful. Like, not full scratch, but like that block stun where you do the running free and then they block and they like staggering. I feel like it should do that. Like when he does this, it should kind of give you a little bit of a block stun type of thing. I think I don't really generally feel like down back 4 should hit grounded because it causes some issues after his rage drive. When he does rage drive, he could do down back 4 and you have to stay there in the corner, and I think that's quite cheap. Forward 4-4 is cool. Yeah, I think just what of that apart from down back 4 hitting grounded, it shouldn't hit grounded. He has forward 4 for lows and stomp, doesn't need down back 4 hitting grounded. But other than that, I don't think he needed back 2-1 as a new thing. Yeah, other than that, I think he's cool. Yeah, I think he's cool. Heihachi's jab range increase has been silly because against the wall, you're stuck to the wall, man. Forward 4, 1-1, down forward 1-1. He really does keep you to the wall. So I think they should kind of revert it back to how it was. His jab range didn't need to be that extended now. It's kind of silly. Down back 2 should be a counter hit launcher. No, not counter hit launcher. A counter hit knockdown on counter hit. I think if he does down back 2 and he hits you counter hit, I think he should be knocked down and into guaranteed forward 4-2. That's what I personally believe. I think he needs something like that. His lows are a bit lackluster to me, in my opinion. Kazumi, I think she just needs damage buffs. I think the whole game kind of evolved and she didn't. And her damage output is just not the same as everyone else. I think she just needs some damage buffs here and there. You've got a lot of characters doing a lot more damage now. And she didn't evolve with Season 4. So damage buffs, even on her rage drive and stuff, that's about it really. And just some of her hits, I think she needs it, man. She's kind of lackluster in this season. Lucky Chloe, I think she needs some damage nerfs. Now, I'm all for this people playing this character, but she has a lot of evasive stuff that shouldn't really be working, and her back turn, that's kind of like screw drill kick thing that she does where it takes mad damage. I think it's silly. It does a lot of damage. But yeah, I guess other than that, she's just an annoying character, innit? Like, I don't think she needs any more changes too much. I don't want to say changes that they don't need. Do you know what I mean? Lili, she don't really need much changes. She's a cool character. I don't really have much to say when it comes to Lili. She seems pretty cool. She goes under mids. So yeah. Lars, I think Lars. I think the problem with Lars here is he has no problems. I think he's a good character. I think he's got good punishment. He's got good while standing punishment. He dashes across the screen. He can wall carry you. I think maybe just hitbox issues, because I do see that sometimes he has some hitbox issues. But other than that, I think he's a good character. Xiaoyu, Demon's Paw says, so far you've been adding stuff, more counting knockdowns. Like, no, like hell no. It depends. I feel like some characters need it, whereas other characters don't. So, I'm not gone to the DLC bro yet, so you just have to just keep calm and wait until when I've done the whole thing, because these are characters that are not really being used. And then I'm gonna go to characters that are being used, which is the top pro. Link Xiaoyu, evasive issues. I think her palm should be -14. Down, I think it's down back 1. I think that should be -14. Does a lot of damage. I also think what other things is there, City? The launcher, the standing launcher thing, that should be -13. I think if you block down back 2, it should be more minus. And 3 being a 14 frame launcher, I don't know, man. I don't know how I feel. I think 3 should be 15 frames instead of 14 frames. And I think that's about it. That's what I change. Jack, I think I'll make back 1-1, back 1-2, -13. Okay, it's not that scary. I think I'd make 1+2, the 1+2 move that he has, I'd make it safe. I think I'll make it safe. He doesn't have that much many get off me tools. And maybe, alright, not maybe safe, maybe -10. Maybe -10. And I think other than that, he's cool where he's at. I think his rage drive should do more damage. His rage drive is pretty trash. I'd give him more damage. Lee, I don't really know any changes that I'd give to Lee. I think Lee's in a good state. Maybe hitbox issues need to be resolved. That's about it. Hitbox issues, I think it's cool. Same thing I said about Panda to Bears. Alright, top row now. This is where it gets juicy. Top row. So Lidia. I would change the Heaven and Earth. So Heaven and Earth is the whatever it is. And then she gets the unblockable high, or the safe mid, or the low. I think the safe mid should be -12. I don't think it should be -6. I think that should be -12. You have to take some risk somewhere. Like, you're not telling me I could do a safe mid or unblockable high. That is absolutely absurd. Like, don't care. That should be -12 the mid. The high should be guard break, my +14, and then the low can be whatever it is. I also think that she needs to take more risk in terms of her damage. Her damage, like Political Storm, even if you do the first hit, that should be -10. If you do the third and fourth hit, that should be -12, 13, and if you do the last hit, it should be launch. Like, let her have some punishing stuff. And then like stuff like her downfall 1+2, the elbow Sabaki. Is it Sabaki? Elbow Sabaki? Yeah. That should be -9. It's -2 currently. That should be -9. Yeah, I think that move should be -9. And then like, what's the other stuff she has? Like, while standing 1, 2, I think No, while standing 4-1, I think that should be less damage. And forward 2 should be, on block, it should be more. Should be minus, I think -8. I think it's like, I can't remember what the number is, -8. Because she has running 1 as well. And she has a bunch of other mids. So -8 or -9, in my opinion. So she kind of gives up her turn. She shouldn't be able to, like, I think that's crazy. -8, or maybe even less than that, I don't know. But I think it should be more minus than where it is. And then, I think that is it. And I think she should be able to recover faster from her 1+2 grab against the wall. Recover faster when she does the 1+2 grab against the wall. Fahkumram, I don't really have any changes for Fahkumram, to be fair. I think Fahkumram's been nerfed so many times. I don't know. Like his wall splat stuff on guard. It's a part of his gimmick, but I don't think he should have it in the game, because it's kind of just, I don't know. I don't think it's a good thing to have. I think it's mad cheap, and I think other people complain. So yeah. Leroy. Oh man, Leroy. I think his G-Cliff should splat like everybody else's. It should just do less damage on the wall splat. I think they should remove tracking from his whole sweep. So it should track only to the left, not to the right. I also think back 1+2 is cool. The way how it is now, because you can whiff punish it. I think down 1+2, knocking down, it's pretty cool. I think down 1+2 should be a counter hit launcher. I'm not gonna lie. I think that one, if Julia can do back 1, and that is a counter hitting launcher, I think Leroy's down 1+2 should be a counter hit launcher. I don't care. I'll take all the bullets and everything that you don't want to say to me. I think if Julia has it, I think Leroy should be able to have it, because Julia has so many nasty mix-ups. But that's another story for another day. We could argue about that one. But down 1+2, I think so. But I wouldn't be mad if they didn't put it in. I also think that they should fix the hitbox on his rage drive, because he sometimes does a rage drive in the air and then the elbow misses. Like, I think they should make the hurtbox bigger. And I think the rage drive should track a bit better, because sometimes I'm going in a straight line and it's weird. I've seen other rage drives where it tracks the opponent, and Leroy's one doesn't track the opponent, and it's just weird. It just looks stupid. Forward 1+2, I think maybe I think the damage okay. I think that's about it. I wouldn't really want too much for Leroy other than that. And probably make the Kane -9 instead of I think it's -7 right now. I think made the Kane -9, so we give up our turn. I think the Kane is an ultimate robbery, innit? So I think it should be -9. You shouldn't be able to parry after the Kane. I think make it -9. I'll be happy with that. And in the future game, I would want them to give him like more harder stuff to do. So like, if he does the parry, the punch parry, and then he does the thing afterwards, yeah, you get the 30 damage. But if you input something at a very tight thing, you should get like 40 damage, like how it was before, because he's a Wing Chun guy, innit? It should all be about timing, but this character's not a timing character. This character's just do whatever you want type of thing. But he's not really been used as much. So yeah. Anyways, I don't want to talk too much about him. I think that's about it. Yeah, I think that's about it with him. Yeah, I think that's it. Oh, and make his wait. You see his not rage drive. You see his power crush, down forward 1+2 where he goes like that. I think he should be able to do it from hermit stance. So like he does 1, 2, do, and then he goes into hermit, and then he could just go do that. I think that would be sick, because his power crush is probably one of the most useless ones in the game. So yeah. Negan. I think Negan is a good character. I think I feel like down forward 4. Yeah, I think he's a good character. I don't really think there's any changes other than up forward 2. Is it up forward 2? This? I think this Should be. I think it should be -9. I think it should be -9. They need to give him something that's annoying as a mid, because obviously he's got the down forward one, but like, see this as a counter hit. I think it would be good. There's characters that have really fast counter hitting mids. I think Negan having one, it couldn't hurt. I mean, it would make him a bit more interesting as well. I think the problem I have with Negan is that he's not really interesting, because there's so many other characters that have so many quick counter hitting moves and stuff like that, and yeah, he hasn't got nothing, I'll be honest. Armour King. I think Armour King should have more throws. I'll be honest. I think he should have more throws, and I think I think it's cool. I don't know what the stance is called, where he kind of goes down and then he does the tackle or the low or the high. I think he should have like a throw out of that stance as well. I think he should have like a good throw out of that stance. Like, I don't know. He just seems like he needs something. Other than that, he has good punishment. He has a good wall combo. His rage drive is butter. I was about to say something really bad. It is just trash. It is horrendous. It is so trash, right? I think he should have another rage drive. I think he should have, like, I don't know, he just needs another rage drive. I don't know what I would call it. Like, obviously, maybe like, you know, like he's a power crush. Maybe if he does like that, the one that looks like Dragunov's one, and they put you into block start, and then you got to take a mix up, like something like that. Like, he's blowing green mist is trash, bro. Come on, man. You got King that goes bow and puts you into like a mix up, and then you got his one where he just blows smoke. Trash. You know what I mean? Trash. It's a better rage drive. Lei Hwoarang. Lei, I think forward 3-4 needs to have more of a bigger hurt box like it was in Tag 2. I think his hurt box, the hitbox in 4-4-3-4 in this game is trash because it's a lot smaller. I think maybe a good, I think he should have a 13 frame punish. I'm not gonna lie, I think, you know, you see like how Feng's got shoulder, yeah? I think Lei needs a 13 frame punish. Like a good one. I don't know what it would be. Then like Bandai Namco, you could use my idea. I think he needs a 13 frame. Like a 13 frame, like I don't know, where it hits and it goes into like a stance. Similar like how they gave to Eddy. I think they should give one to Lei. He needs some good mids. Razor Rush is not really that great in high level. Obviously if you do the first one and then go into stance, it's cool. But he needs a 13 frame. Like a good 13 frame into stance. I think so. Noctis. I think full crouch down forward 1 should be -10 or 11. -10 or 12. It should be a full crouch mix up. But I don't think that should be able to knock you down and then you get something guaranteed. I think that's stupid. I think you need to take a risk, one or the other. Do you know what I mean? Other than that, I don't feel like he... Yeah, I don't... Other than 2-2, I think if he does 2-2, I think 2-2, it should be... 2-2 should be minus at some point. Like, I think 2-2 should be... If you're throwing out 2-2, because you're a sword user, and I'm going to say the same thing to Kunimitsu, because you're a sword user, I think you should be -10. You can't just be throwing out 2-2, 2-2, 2-2, because it just... Bro, come on, man. I should think -9 or 10. So, I don't know. But other than that, I don't really think there's anything wrong with Noctis. I think Noctis is a good character. I think Sidestep 2 should be -1 instead of 0, force crouch. I think it's quite crazy. But yeah, Noctis is Noctis. Eliza, I think Eliza should be more riskier in terms of like, see like her dive kick, for example. Her dive kick is against the wall is absolute nightmare. But what I would say though is I think she needs a better power crush, because her power crush right now is absolutely trash. So she needs a better power crush. I think maybe a new move. I think, yeah, I don't know. Like, she needs like a decent mid as well. I feel like her mids are kind of trash. I feel like her mids are quite trash. Other than outside of dive kick, I think they're quite trash. Her moon guy mix-ups are pretty cool. Yeah, I think that's about it. I wouldn't change that much other than the dive kick. I think dive kick against the wall is absolutely toxic. I think you should be able to, like, I think it should be more linear so you can sidewalk. But yeah, better mid is the like a thing. Maybe because she just doesn't do anything. She builds bar like season 1 or 2, but she just outside of no walls is trash. Do you know what I mean? Give her a better mid or something like that. Even giving her Lily's that back kick thing that she does and it counter hit launches now. Give her something like, I don't know, not that fast though, but something like that. Just give her something. Because Geese has down forward 2 that counter hit launches and that's a mid. Akuma has back 2 that counter hits and that's a launch. But I can't think of anything for Eliza. Like, that's just my thought process when it comes to like Tekken overall. So I'm not trying to be unfair or biased towards any characters. I'm talking about overall as a game because I play lots of the characters and I want to enjoy most of these characters overall. So I just feel like when I played all of these characters, I feel like they're lacking stuff. Whereas there's more characters like the top row, they're quite strong in it. And then you got Akuma that's just like, yeah, OP. But yeah, that's about it. And then I think her 2-bar super should do more damage too. I think they should buff the damage on that 2-bar super. I know you could do some mad stuff with it, but I think they should buff the damage. Not crazy, but just a little bit. Gigas is a pretty strong character. I think nerf the damage of Deadly Rave. I think Deadly Rave damage is a bit absurd. Like, give it more damage than the normal Rage Drive. I mean Rage Art, sorry, because this one is that you have to input buttons so you can mess up. So maybe put more damage, but not as much as how it is. I think the damage is quite a lot. I do think 3-3 being -13 is a bit harsh. Because no one uses 3-3. That move is so redundant. Like, no one uses it. I use it, but I get punished. Like, it's just such a... the move is just stiff. And I think 1+2, this move, I don't think that should be... I think it's -14. I don't think that should be -14. I think that should be like... I don't know. I don't know what that should be, but I don't think it should be 14. I think that's quite high and harsh. But other than that, I think, yeah, Geese. Back 3-2 as well. I think back 3-2, I would definitely go for mid-high. But then it kind of defeats the whole object of having that to go into meter. But then it will make Geese a lot more harder. So I don't know. Maybe back 3-2 should be mid-high. I leave it to the comment section to let me know what you lot think. It's debatable. And 1+2, yeah, maybe 1+2 should be 12. Because it's like, it's just such a... Oh, you knock down and then you get like a running elbow or back 2, but you don't really get much for it, man. I'll be honest. It's not much. But yeah, Deadly Rave should definitely be damage nerfed. Anna, I think Anna is a good character. I think she has quite a lot of tools, if I'm honest. Maybe some tracking issues here and there, but other than that, I think she's a cool character. I think she's cool. I don't really have any stuff to say. Marduk. I think Marduk's tackles should be made easier to break. I think Marduk's tackles in this game are ridiculous to break. Like, don't get me wrong, yeah, it should be a bit hard if the tackle is lasting long and it catches you on the last set of frames. But I don't think tackles should be this easy, to be able to land. When I play with Marduk, I just rob people with tackle. I'm like, oh yeah, oh, you don't know how to break tackles? I'm gonna do a tackle. Oh, you don't know how to break? You better learn to break today. But if I can't break them sometimes, it's ridiculous. And then you're into this mix-up. I think his Rage Drive does a lot of damage too. I think his Rage Drive is absurd in terms of the damage. I think they should kind of nerf his damage on the Rage Drive. I understand that he's a big tank character, and I understand that he does suffer against characters that are really fast. However, he does have down forward 1 that goes under highs, and he does have a bunch of other stuff. So I do feel like, and he has good command grabs that lead into, like, I think he has one of the best command grabs in the game, because a lot of his grabs lead into Oki. And it's like, you get a command grab and then it's like, oh, he can either go into, some of them he could go into tackle afterwards. Some of them he can do down forward one, or some of them you're led into a nasty mix-up, or he can pick you up and throw you up in the air, or he can throw you down on the floor again. So I feel like he has a lot. So yeah, I would say yeah. I think his tackle should be made easier, and I think his rage drive should be less damage. I think yeah, I think that's about it. I think that's about it with Modok. He's a hard character. Like, I know it looks easy on the surface when people play Modok, but he's actually kind of a hard character, I'll be honest. Julia Chang. I don't know what I would nerf about her. Okay, I think she's a very dumb character, but I don't know what to nerf. Like, I don't know what to nerf. I'm not gonna lie. I don't think forward 1-4 should screw or tailspin, because she already has a bunch of launches. I think forward 1 should be tracking to one side as well. I think forward 1, the elbow should be tracking to one side. So maybe not track to no sides. Maybe it should be linear. Maybe forward 1 is a thing where if you're in the same row and it actually does it, then cool. But if you're sidewalking, it should kind of go away. I think maybe that, because I think this game they nerfed movement. So it's like, all right, cool. If they nerf movement, then at least make it linear or track to one side. And I think forward 1 should be more minus as well. I think forward 1 shouldn't be such an easy tool to just throw out there and just abuse. So I would say forward 1 should be more minus. And then I feel like yeah, I don't really know who the other stuff is. Kind of like, it's just whatever, to be fair with you. Like bow and arrow, shot. I don't and I think yeah, I think that's it. I would say nerf her wall carry, but you can't, because then you would have to change a lot of other things. So yeah, I don't know. I think other than that, yeah. And maybe less on the rage drive, less damage on the rage drive, because she's already got a bunch of tools that do so much damage and hurts. Sorry, I forgot. Lisandro in the chat, thank you very much. So I think when she does the dash thing into mid, I think that should be more minus. I'm not gonna lie to you. And I think when she does the dash into the low, I don't think that should be a launcher. It just looks so dumb. Like, you know when she does the dash, she kind of does that, like, that kind of like kick. It just, why is that launching? It looks so stupid. Like, I don't know what it should do, but not launch. Like, yo, I want to show you. I want to show you in the chat, because this is. Let me go into trading mode, because it kind of it hurts me to see me get launched by that. Because I'm like, bro, what the hell? Like, why am I getting launched by that? Let me show you.
Welcome to the king of Heihachi Mishima.
Like, it's like the most dumbest launcher that I've seen.
Ready for the next battle.
I don't think the dash low should be a low knockdown either. So it's this. Why does that knock you down? Like, Heihachi's a big man with a beard, and you're getting knocked down by this. Bro, come on, man. Like, bro, come on. Like. Oh yeah, there we go. Sorry, I ain't played this character. But like, she's just dumb. It's just dumb. Then you got that, and then you got that. You got 3 knockdowns. Why? I don't even need counter hit for this one. I don't even need counter hit for this one. So it makes absolutely no sense. And then, like, if we look at the frames, let's have a look at the frames, because I can't lie to you. I didn't even mean to go into the mode. I just kind of get annoyed with this character. Look, 13. 8. Bro, come on, man. God, oh, bro, what the hell? Okay. Yeah. And the worst thing is that the frames can change. So, like, I think, yeah, like, you can make it really, crazy, bro. Look at that, +4. You lot didn't know about that. +4. So that I can set up G-Cliff. It's a long day. It's a long day. That's what I'm saying. The character is... Look at the pushback on this. So, when people talk about... Remember, this is Wall Splat, right? Yeah, exactly. And you get a full... So, usually with this rollback, you get the full kind of like run tackle. You get the run tackle if you stay on the floor for long enough. So, like... Let me do it, let me do it. Let me just wait for him to get up. So you get a run tackle. Bro, the character's crazy. Not to mention she has this. +2. This should be 0. 0 or +1. She already has plus moves. Like, this is good enough as it is. This should be -2. Into that. And you're safe regardless. You don't give up. Well, you gave up. What, your turn? Pushback. I would nerf pushback on that because that's silly. Because all I have to do now is backdash, and I've reset the neutral. That's all I've done is backdash. What are you gonna do? Backdash. I'm here. Oh, you wanna press? What if I feel like, okay, you're gonna do something, and I just happen to do this? You know what happens if I do that, right? On counter hit, right? Right. So yeah, there's a bunch of stuff. But yeah, I wasn't trying to speak about her for too long. Sorry, that went on for a bit too long. And her safe wall bounce as well. Oh, sorry, we didn't get into that. Sorry. So it got a bit personal with Julia because Julia, I think, is a character that is just gone under the radar. But she's hard, isn't it? She's a hard character. So I got hay fever, by the way. If you lot random, I'm rubbing my nose. I've got a bit of hay fever. Yeah, this. Why? Why is that a thing? Remove the properties, sir. Ah, get that out of here. 13, 14 frame wall bounce. Along with this. Get out of here, man. Get out of here. Yeah. Remove the pop. I'll make it more minus. Remove the property. I'll make it more minus. That is crazy. Safe 30 frame mid wall bounce. Come on, man. Let's not make it silly. Anyways, moving on from that.
Iron Fist Tournament 7.
We're gonna get into Zafina last because I've got a bunch of stuff I want to say about Zafina and her claw. Anyways, Kunimitsu. See, Kunimitsu and Zafina I want to say last. Kunimitsu. I feel like I have to go into training mode to show you lots and stuff.
Heihachi Mishima.
Because there's a bunch of stuff I would change with Kunimitsu, Ganryu, and Zafina. So I'm sorry. I didn't mean I was going to go to the character roster and like everyone else, or the character icon and be like, yeah, this character, that character needs changing, that character. But yeah, it's a bit more than that. Alright, so this I would change. There is no way this should be -11. I think this should be minus 12 or 13. Because you're basically skipping neutral. This is a neutral skipping tool. Like, I could be here and skip neutral. Why? Anyways, 1, 1, 2 should be minus 10 or 12. Not minus 9. 1, 1, 1, 1, 4. 1, 1, 1 should be minus 13. 1, 1, 2 should be minus 13. 1, 1, 4 should be the only safe one, but I don't know why that's plus 3. I think this should be 0 or 1. Imagine, you could do this. And I know you lot say sidestep to the right. Or whatever way. I think it's sidestep right. But I don't think she should be able to do this. In a game where movement is so trash. Like, look at her backdash, bro. Look at her backdash. That's silly. And I think this should be minus 12. Reason being, this on counter hit knocks down. So you get like. See, I'm not a Kuni main, and you get that guaranteed. But yeah, this on block should leave you close up, and it should be minus 12 or 13. And again, this minus 12 or 13. I also think, all right, put in block. So this is launch. But I also think this being minus 6, I don't know. What's the other move? This should be, if you do double knees, I think this should be 15. Look at the range of this move. Look at where it's hitting. It's actually absurd. You should be given a reason to use this move. Minus 13. Nah, I think that should be minus 14 minimum. This, I think, should be 14 or 15. This is a super fast power crush. I forgot the other one. Yeah, this should be, I think this should be minus 10 as well. I don't care if you conduct that second bit. Because there's another one that looks similar to it, but I don't know how to do it. Yeah, this one. Wait. This one is minus, bro, are you absolutely smoking? This is minus 9. And that's minus 9. Mid. And they look exactly the same. But, bro. Come on, man. Come on. Are you being serious? I could just put it, bro, you're crazy. You're crazy. You got this. This should be minor. This should be launch. This should be launch. This is basically a G-cliff. But you just have to commit. Okay, cool. Now if I'm lying, I'm flying. Julia. I was talking about Julia before. One second. If Julia's one is 14, I apologize. Okay, cool. But her one doesn't put you in force crouch. Right. Her one don't put you in force crouch. Who else has one? Lars. Doesn't put you in force crouch. And this looks like a move that should put you in force crouch. He's doing 1-1 and slapping you down. That should put you in force crouch. Who else has one? Leroy. So what's Leroy's one? I think it's launch. Let me see what Leroy's one is. Why would you ever do the mid-high? I have no idea. That's where it should be. Minus 16. That's where it should be. And then let me talk about the last stuff. It's just the back turn stuff, and I'm good to go. And then I'll talk about Zafira, then I'll talk about Gamri, then I'm good. Safe. Safe. All of that safe. Right? Safe. Why is this -2? From back turn, why is this -2? Mid, both attacks. Why is this -2? This needs to be -9 or 10. Minimum. You're spinning around getting dizzy and you're -2. Get out of here, man. Get out of here. -2 and you just spin and you're not dizzy. You're -2. Oh, okay. I hear you. What is this on block? Now I'm tired, bro. I see a lot of these Kunimitsu players getting away with it. I see Speed Kicks getting away with it. I see Fajito getting away with it. I see Boya players getting away with this character being dumb. Character is dumb. Yeah? -13. Yeah? Alright. You're +3 though, right? And full crouch. This needs to be, and it's a back turn mix up. I think this needs to be at least on counter here. Yeah. Yeah. All right. I don't even know what a back turn mid is. I'm trying to do it. I don't know what a back turn mid is. Let me see. This is how you know I don't play this character. Oh, bro, she has that looks like a mid crush as well. Imagine. I don't even know what the move is. Oh, I think it's this one. Yes, yes. Talk to me. Talk to me nice. -12, ladies and gentlemen, from a back turn. Are you smoking the high grade? What? Homing high. -2. What are all of these absurd moves that she has? Cartwheel. Why is this -2? She has this and a homing high, which is -2, and a homing mid. That's crazy. Bro, are you... That needs to be -4 minimum. Not -4, -14. How about to -4? Look at the damage. 21 damage. What? Why is this? What is this? -6. I think even more. I think this should be even more than -6. You could go into back turn. And then I could do something like that. Now, come on, man. And we didn't talk about set 2. So set 2 be this. I don't know if this should be more minus, you know. I don't know if this should be more minus. It doesn't really do... I don't know with it. I don't know if this should be more minus. I don't know. Because her normal tools without set is ridiculous. So I don't know in it. I think set 2... Maybe the damage. Nah, I don't know. I think the damage is okay. I think down forward watch should have a lower hurt box as well. Because I've seen that sometimes the combos miss. But yeah, other than that, that's Kuni. 2-2. +5? Nah, that needs to be nerfed in terms of damage. 26 damage. 26 damage. Boy. Anyways, that's what I think about Kiribitsu. Ganryu. Alright, with Ganryu. Ganryu is a bit more different. So Ganryu... I think Ganryu's jab range is... look at that. Look at the jab range. His jab range ain't that great. Let's go freeze hand. Yeah, his jab range has been an issue for me when I play with him. I think his jab range is not that good. Back to one change of it being like having a 40 frame gap. It's pretty cool. I think down forward 3 should... I think I should... I would like to say more damage. I think maybe 18. I think I don't really know outside like so his stance, yeah. Nah, you know what I would give Ganryu? I would give Ganryu a 1 break and a 2 break throw. This guy is a sumo wrestler for crying out loud. Why does he not have a throw game? He's a command grabbing... He should be a command grabbing character. How does Dragunov, Hwoarang, in Taekwondo, you know, where they do kicks and punches, and you're telling me that Hwoarang has more of a throw game than a sumo wrestler? You cannot make this up. Sumo wrestler are meant to have throws. Like, that's just it. Anyways, now. I don't really think he needs anything else other than that. I think... oh, give him back. So, like, what is it that he had? He had this, full crouch after up forward 1+2. That was a tag 2 thing. Give him that. I think he needs that back again. Imagine, like, alright, Harada, this is your favorite character, yeah? I think you should make Ganryu have a multi-throw. I think that would be sick. Like, similar to like how King has, but Ganryu has it too. I think Ganryu should have a multi-throw. Now, I know you're not thinking, bro, what are you talking about? A sumo wrestler, usually when you see them fight, they go close to each other, they do the hug, and then they try to push each other off the thing, or they're trying to throw, right? Like, I think like a little mini game like that, like King's throw, I think that would be sick. I just don't think he feels like a sumo wrestler in this game. Not really. He has sumo wrestler kind of moves, but doesn't feel like a sumo wrestler. It doesn't have, like Jack. I could name more than 5 characters that have better command grab game than he does. Jack, Marduk, Hwoarang, Kunimitsu, Master Raven, King, Armour King. Like, bro, the list goes on. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Like, how does he not have a good throw game? Like, it's crazy. Like, I think he needs to have a better throw game than what he has. And like, I also think he should have the high-low and then high mid. I think it should be a mix up between high low and high mid. And yeah, like a midi game like this, but just not in counter hit. Like, I don't know why it's in counter hit. Like, if worst comes to worst, they should just make forward 4-2 be the grab. Yeah, make like in Tekken 5, make 4-4-2 be the grab. If it hits, then it goes into grab. That's what they should do. Make it revert back to that. Then it would feel like a real. Then it would feel, yeah, it used to be a normal hit. Make that go into normal hit, and I will be so happy. Like that's what Ganryu used to be. Like not in counter hit. That's rubbish. He doesn't feel like a sumo wrestler. Like in counter hit, what is that, bro? What is that? Like look at that. That is a sumo wrestler. Look, that is a sumo wrestler. He just feels underwhelming. Like he just like this isn't in his down 1+2 stuff. But you have to. The only way I can access this is through counter hit. What the frames on block? I think the frames on block is minus 442 should be -9. Yeah, -9. Yeah. Down 1+2 is like +1. Like 16 frames. 17. You know? Like that's the only thing. But if we like, you know what I mean? Like if we look at like, say for example, a character like Lili. I don't want to go too off course. Oh yeah, Devil Jin, I forgot about that. Dragunov, yeah, they have better throw game than him as well. So if you look at like, say for example, a character like this one here, for example. I get a full launcher from this move. Look how quick that is. Look how quick that is. I don't even know what a combo is, bro. I already done 47 damage. I don't even know what a combo is. And it would have been more if I know the character go to the wall and all of that stuff, you know? And give Ganryu a wall throw. That's what sumo wrestlers are about. Sumo wrestlers are about trying to take you out of the circle, right? If you're against the wall, make it do a wall throw. Make it more exciting. I feel like what they did with Ganryu is that they just kind of gave him, they kind of brought him back into the game and just gave him a stance and said, hey, here's Ganryu to the people that loved him. I love Ganryu as a character. Like, that was my character in Tekken 6, Tag 2. He's not my character in this game because I just feel like it was very lazy the way how he's brought in. His costume is amazing, but he's not the Ganryu that, he just doesn't feel like a sumo, you know? Doesn't feel like a sumo. Tag 2 was the last straw for me because I was like, yeah, he's in the game, but I'll pair him up with Bob. And then I'm just like, nah, this character's not the character that I like. 442 being a normal hit, grab you and throw would be sick. I promise you. He will feel like a sumo then. Like, why are you giving Jack a wall throw? Why are you giving Lili a wall throw? None of these players use that rubbish. None of them use that. You've given it to them for no reason. Give it to someone that needs it, and that's a Ganryu. Like Ganryu just chucking you to the wall and the man just like, just da-da-da-da-da, bow. And then you go off the wall. Bro, listen. Put me in that room to give you all the balance updates, bro. Because I feel like, bro, what is going on there? Put me in that room, man. Because Ganryu could be a better character, man. Could be a way better character. He'll be super good with 442 grab. I mean, he'll be a good character. But I feel like that's what Ganryu was. Ganryu is a sumo wrestler. Like, he should be feared. You see what I'm saying? Maybe they should nerf stuff in other places with Ganryu. And that would make it cool. I would be cool with that. But I think his game plan should be based around that forward 4-2, grab you, come here, I want to throw you. That's what it should be based on. Mardox is based on tackle command grabs. You get what I'm trying to say? Give Gigas something. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. But that's it for Gigas. I mean, not Gigas, Ganryu. Last character is Zafina. Now, this character is crazy. I would nerf her backdash, and I'll nerf Kunimitsu's one as well. I think her backdash is ridiculous. Look at that. Why does she have a backdash like that compared to everyone else? Look. Look, I'm already away. 2 backdashes. Oh my lord. What is... I just want to see something. So when she goes into this... This should not be... I'm going to say something from now. That is +9. This character's too good. I don't think it should be +9. I think it's too high for plus. And this is 0? Set up for the power. Wait. Oh, it's because she's in stance, so she can't get out of stance. I'm blocking that stance, right? Okay, fair enough. I was saying it's -13. I'm sure this is launch. But yeah, nah, okay, it makes sense. It makes sense. This being -2 is good. This should be 14. This should be 14. Sorry. This should be 14. You could just do 1. And it's a launcher as well. And I think... +7. +5. Oh, wait. This should be -11. It's a power crush for crying out loud. Why is it safe? Oh, so this don't launch. I still don't care. That should be -11. So you could get wild standing 4. And then, yeah, the only issues I have, yeah. Full crouch only -12. Yeah, I don't know, man. Scarecrow. I don't. Why is this +7? Bro, this is crazy. +7. But this shouldn't be so... I don't think this should be so plus. I think that's absolutely insane. I think this should be... I think this should be more... I think this should be -14 on the last hit. If you get hit on normal hit, that does launching, right? That launches, right? No? I think it does. Yeah. Oh my lord. Only -11. And I think if you get hit by the second hit, yeah, guaranteed. Yeah. Nah. Come on, man. Come on, man. Are you serious? I think down forward 1 should be... I think down forward 1, they should lessen the lower hitbox. I think the lower hitbox of down forward 1 is ridiculous. It's too low. And then I think 50 damage is quite a lot for a raw back one. But I mean, I don't know. Oh, she doesn't have no sap. I forgot she. Oh, this move. Yeah, this is the move. Why is this a block? Oh yeah, it's not that bad. Now there's another move she does that's kind of annoying. Yeah. This move should be, because it's such a fast mid move, yeah. 13 frames, mid, can't hit knockdown. It's kind of mad. I don't know. And the only one that I think I really hate, yeah, is this. This move needs to be way more or less. This needs to be way more or less. This is really high. 6. Why are you +6? And this, it shouldn't gel. No way should that gel. Why is that gelling? And 0 and gelling, bro. Listen, I said I'm done. Like that is what I would change. But yeah, this has been overall the changes that I would do for Tekken 7 if I was behind the balance patching. If I was behind the balance patching, I would make it fair amongst the whole board. Like, that is, I'm talking about all the characters. I'm talking about Leroy as well. I'm talking about all the other characters. Geese. Like, I already said that I wanted Deadly Rave to be less damage. I already said for Leroy, you know, certain things to change and stuff. Yeah, like, this is just an overall balance patch. I think certain characters do need the balance, man. I think the game is in a weird state right now. I feel like Season 3 and Season 4 characters still need a bit of a change. They still need a bit of a, you know, tweaking. Because I feel like the rest of the rosters, like, it's just weird. I think the game's in a weird state, which is why I think they shouldn't bloat the game anymore. No, don't give us any more characters. Don't give us maybe more stages. More stages would be hella hype. But that's something else I would add as well. I think the stages just look kind of like, they don't make sense. None of the stages, we're fighting with barefoot. Man's got barefoot in lava. Like, they just don't make sense. And then you got these kind of futuristic stages that don't make sense either. Like, fight in real places. Like, you see like Tekken 1, where you're fighting in a stadium, and then you're fighting like, you know, on a mountain. Then you're fighting outside like Kyoto, I can't remember what it's called. I think it was Heihachi stage. Like, these type of stages, bring them back, man. China Wall, Wall of China, bro, whatever stages. You know what I'm saying? Pool stage where you're outside and you got the bridge and that, and it's got like this, the graffiti of Soul Calibur, fighting in the mall, fighting at the airport, fighting in all these different places that feel realistic. Like, I feel like this game it just feels like, even like when we look at the costumes as well, the costumes are just like, I don't know what we're going for. Is it futuristic? Is it our time? You know, like what are we going at? Like, even like Hwoarang's eye patch and him wearing the jacket along his shoulder, like, bro, it just looks crazy. Tekken 3 King stage is sick. Tekken 3 Jin stage is sick. So yeah, like, that's what I would do. If I was in charge, if I had the suit on and they said, hey, King J, Justin, you're in the office. We need to know what's going on with the balance changes. That would be what I would change. Stuff like Lidia having the stance and then going into the mid, which is -6, or the unblockable 14 frame high. That's mad behavior. That's mad behavior. And that's why people are falling off of the game. Because it's like, all the character loyalists, we're looking and thinking, why should we pick our characters when we've got these characters? You know? Safe mid, -6. You know? Safe mid. And launches, by the way. And that's now gonna do the wall splat now. Oh man, I can't wait for the new update, boy. Now stop, stand. I want you to stand. I want to show you. This is a normal launcher. Who decided that? Who decided that? Like, what? And then like, I'd make 3-2 mid. Mid. Nah. I think it should be high mid. But not... Yeah, high mid. Minus 13. I don't know. Like, knockdown again. What the hell? Why is there so many knockdowns in this character? Knockdown again. What's the other one that she has? Knockdown again. No, she has another one. I can't remember where it is. Yes, this. Bro, why is... Can I show you something? Why... Wait. Look at the damage. 40 damage. And guess what? It's safe. -2. +7. Look how far this goes. Look how far that goes. And what, abusing this? -2? -2? Why? And you got this, which is +7. This, -2. Why is this only -8 on the first 2 hits? Definitely should be -10 on the first 2 hits. She doesn't need these mids. She doesn't need them. She has this. Down forward 2. Forward 2. Down forward +2. Down forward. Bro, she has bare mids, bro. She don't need that. And why for the love of everything nice is this safe still? If you do a free hitting move like this, -14. -14. What is with this pushback as well? This character is nah. Nah. Crazy, this character, bro. Why is it -8 or +8? Which one do you want to take? Pick your poison. And you look -13. Yo. -13. This would be launch. You can't be throwing out moves like this. She doesn't need it. She has full 4-2. She can't be having all of these moves that are just like you could throw out for free. Like none of these other like base roster characters have stuff like that. Gigas throws out back 1. He's launch. That's what I'm saying, man. Like this should be -13 or 14. This wall bounce ain't launch. Why? 39 damage, but not launch. On block. I just got 77 damage for free. Oh, this? Yeah, this should be... I shouldn't be able to throw this out for free. It should be like how you do... I think this should be -12. I think I'm done. I enjoyed my time being the Tekken balance developer for this video. I hope you lot enjoyed it. Leave a comment in the comment section down below for things that you would change. You might not agree with me, which is fine. I'm perfectly open to discussion and suggestions as well. But this was just what I think personally. So I don't want you lot to attack me and be like, oh, hey, like, you don't know what you're talking about. I've been playing Tekken for so many years, and I felt like it's just going with my knowledge and the amount of times I played different characters in the game. What would make the game a bit more fair. There was a lot of non-bias. Geese is one of my characters that I love, and I even said that Deadly Wave should be put down. Leroy, I said a couple of things as well that should change. Gamryu as well, and loads of other characters. I feel like I really want to start playing other characters. I want them to be better than what they are now. Leia is another character that I want to be better as well. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed. Leave a comment in the comment section down below. Remember to subscribe, because obviously that takes me to the next step, the next stage, and I can't do that without you lot, man. I need you lots of support. So yeah, other than that, take it easy everyone, and we'll be on to the next video. Peace.